welcome to the show.
This week we have 5 new comics
and 1 great new music track.
We call it Direct Edition,
Your weekly fix
of new comics. Wow, Superman issue 700. Iyare, what did you think of that?
This is a pretty cool 700th issue compared to maybe the Batman one, which we found a little bit confusing.
Yes.
This reads a little more easily. Still quite a lot of bonus material, which I'm not always keen on. And there's a story from Superman's kind of early days or whatever, which is okay and quite fun. But I think what this is just it's kind of setting us up for J. Michael Straczynski's kind of run on Superman. He's going to be writing it for at least the next year, and he's kind of setting us up for the flavour and the tone that he's going for. Again, I mean, maybe they don't see 700 as a significant number at DC, but I think, again, it could have been cooler. For a big number, for a kind of a significant issue, it could have been a little bit cooler than it was, but it's a overall, it's a better package than, say, Batman 700.
Okay, so there you have it, people. Burn your Batmans, buy your Supermans. Superman issue 700, out now.
Wolverine Weapon X issue 14. So Alex, what's the deal?
The deal is, that is the best issue of the story so far. Basically, it explains where the Deathlocks are from, why they've come to our time, and why they're killing everyone. I don't really want to go into any details because it'll give away the plot, but it is absolutely amazing. The art has been stunning since issue 1, and the storylines are getting better and better. And what's good is the writers haven't gone for any of the timeline cliches, which they can do to kind of get out of awkward situations within the plot.
Sure.
So 9 out of 10 issue from me, really good.
Awesome. So there you have it. Wolverine Weapon X issue 14, out now.
My money man can make my love. It's sweetness that I'm thinking of. We always hang in the buffalo stands. We always hang in the buffalo stands. We always hang in the buffalo stands. No money man can make my love. It's sweetness that I'm thinking of. We always hang in the buffalo stands. We always hang in the buffalo stands. We always hang in the buffalo stands.
Frankencastle issue 18 is out this week, and Chris, you had a look at this, didn't you?
Yeah, I had a look at it. Lots of katana action.
Yeah.
And Frank Castle, well, doing what he does best, really, punishing and killing.
How do you feel about this whole Frank being a zombie, kind of reanimated monster at the moment?
I'm sorry, it reminds me a bit too much of, do you remember Bloodshot from Valiant Comics?
Okay, yeah, vaguely.
Yeah, I can't remember who actually penned it, but it reminds me a bit of that because, you know, Bloodshot, he's got Bloodstone, and which is kind of alright because in a way, you know, he's got these cyborg arms and, you know, he's pretty hard, but it's not really the Punisher that we identify with because, you know, the Punisher he's an everyday guy who just wants to go out there and be a vigilante and kill people, you know? Yeah. And now he's a bit magicked up, and you know how I feel about magic. Yeah,
I know you're not a big magic fan, but I think this has actually been quite a fun run for the Punisher. I don't think he's going to stay a kind of reanimated corpse forever. I think this kind of Bloodstone thing will eventually kind of heal him, and he'll be back to being the normal Frank Castle that we know and love. But this is a good fun kind of diversion for the Punisher for a little while, and you can check it out right now. This is Frankencastle issue 18, out this week.
Incorruptible issue 7, featuring everyone's favourite sidekick, Jailbait.
Now, in this episode, which is another very cool issue of Incorruptible, Max Damage is trying to kind of right things with the recently hospitalised Jailbait and also take on this gang of basically baddies who are inspired by the plutonium from the sister book to this, Irredeemable. They're called the White Diamond Gang. He's taking them on, and it's a really good, fun, action-packed kind of comic book with a nice twist at the end because the bad guys find out what Max Damage's kind of weakness is. So it's like, you know, it's good, fun, superhero stuff, and if you like that sort of thing, you should definitely give this a try.
Definitely. And don't sleep until you've read it.
Incorruptible, issue 7, is out this week. There's a load of other books we want to check out this week, including this.
Thunderbolts 145.
Green Arrow, issue 1.
Batman, The Return of Bruce Wayne, Issue 3. Green Hornet, Issue 5.
Zatanna, Issue 2.
Green Lantern Corps, Issue 49. American Vampire, Issue 4.
Secret Warriors, Issue 17.
X-Men Legacy, Issue 237. The Amazing Spider-Man, Issue 635.
Ultimate Avengers 2, Issue 4.
Batman Detective Comics, Issue 866. Air, Issue 22. The Fantastic Four, 580.
World War Hulks, Issue 23. So Alex, we've got more Red Hulks.
More than man could handle. Absolutely amazing. The best issue of the series so far. And I can't go into any detail, but basically it starts in the 60s with explaining certain vibes and what's been going on and filling in any subplot loopholes that people wouldn't have sussed out what was happening. General Ross, as we all find out, is the Red Hulk, aka the Hulk, but it explains what motivates a man to put himself up for that kind of procedure. Absolutely amazing. Best issue to date. No cliches. Fantastic.
Wow, wicked. So there you have it. Issue 23, World War Hulks, out now.
So that's pretty much all we've got time for this week. Thanks so much for joining us. Before we go, another massive shout out to all of our YouTube subscribers. Thanks so much for joining us. Next time, we'll be here with more new comics, more new music. We call it Direct Edition. We'll see you then. Peace.